Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Dave here from the iReady podcast, bringing you my post-match reaction to the league game in Perth against St Johnstone, which has just finished. Thankfully, Rangers winning by 1-0. Now, I will get into the game very quickly, but the team news for today, the starting lineup that Philippe Clement put out, 2 changes to the team from that excellent result midweek against Nice in France. So the starting lineup is Butland, Tavernier back in at captain, Suter, Proper, Jefty, Barron, Raskin and Hadji starting Barami, Cherny and Igman keeping his place in the team. On the bench, Kelly, Ridvan, Dessers, Diomande, Dowell, Balogun, King, McCausland and Danilo. So like I said, Tav and Hadji coming into the starting lineup for Sterling and Diomande. And apparently, according to the manager at the start of the game, Sterling has got some sort of trapped nerve, so it looks as if he's going to miss some time again, which is a nightmare because I thought he had an excellent game the last match against Nice. So, disappointing there. But also Igman keeping his place up front after that incredible performance on Thursday. So, and great to see Aeneas Hadji back, and it's the first time that he's played since May last year, believe it or not. So, a great opportunity for him to show us what we've been missing and what he's capable of. So, arguably, this is the front four that we've all been wanting to see. Well, I'm saying arguably, it's certainly the front four that I've been wanting to see recently, to see how they all managed to do in a match. And, against a St Johnstone team who are struggling, I really, really thought that we could have used that European performance midweek, sprung on and, really put the frighteners into St Johnstone and get ourselves a good victory. But again, as we've seen time and time again, it was pretty turgid stuff, especially in the first half. So I've got the first sort of 10 minutes of the game, really nothing. St Johnstone actually having more of the ball than what I thought they would. They had a long-range shot, had Butland stretching, but it was well past the post. And then the sort of first half chance for Rangers came on the 12th minute. A great ball out to Barami on the left. He passed it to Jefty on the overlap. He puts in a low cross right into the mix to Igman. He sort of mistimes his run, has a fresh air shot and the ball is cleared. So unlucky there, a wee bit more switched on, he might have got something. 15 minutes, first glimpse of Cherny. He gets on the ball on the right wing, cuts inside, hits a shot just wide past the post. Really unlucky there. 25th minute, another shot by Igman into the box. A great save by the goalkeeper, cleared. Rangers putting the pressure on. Another low cross in by Barami, but cleared and out for a corner. So starting at that point to really put the pressure on St Johnstone. Another great chance for Igman inside the box, but he can't get a good connection with the ball. It's saved by the goalkeeper, but a much better spell for Rangers at this stage. 36 minutes, short corner out to Cherny, ball in from the right, it's headed out to Barami, he's just inside the box, he chests it, hits it in the volley, great save by the goalkeeper, great technique by Barami there, really unlucky. And from that corner, the ball is worked to the outside of the box to Jefty, but a weak shot and easily saved by the keeper. And that's how it stayed at half-time. Bulk of the possession by Rangers, which we would expect, but still lacking that final ball or the shot. We really only had maybe 2 shots that put their goalkeeper under any serious pressure. At the other end, Jack Butland, I can't remember him having anything to do whatsoever. It was a good piece of play by John Suter in the 20th minute. He was in a foot race with Kim Pioka, the striker for St Johnstone, who is a bit of a speed merchant, but John Suter using his experience, managing to get the final touch of the ball in a way. But apart from that, Rangers not really under any serious pressure at all. But like I said, at 0-0, we know how easily that it could go the other way. So half-time, Robin Proper we saw for about the last 15 minutes of the first half, looking as if he was struggling. He comes off with Balogun coming on, Barami coming off also, and Ridvan coming on. Apparently no injury there, that was purely tactical. So interesting one there, Barami coming off. We know he's not a left winger, we know that. So bringing on Ridvan, to try and give us more width out in that left-hand side. 46th minute, though, straight away into the second half, Hadji, a shot from the the edge of the box, goes for power just over the bar. I think if he'd maybe steadied himself slightly, could have got it on target there. 50th minute, ball up to Igman. A great ball out to Ridvan. He puts it back into Igman, who managed to get a sort of half shot off but saved by the goalkeeper. So, Igman not as effective as he was midweek, but certainly causing a lot of problems, which is what we like to see. 53rd minute, Ridvan brought down on the edge of the box. James Tavernier steps up a minute later, hits the shot. It is a good shot, not very powerful. Goalkeeper pulls off a good save, and the ball is out for a corner, still 0-0. 57th minute, another sub, Jeffy off and Danilo on. And then on the 63rd minute, we got our just desserts because Rangers take the lead. It was Connor Barron with a cross into the box. It's headed back to the sort of byline at the back of the box. There's Aeneas Hadji. Really, really good instinctive play by him. The ball is on the bounce. He dinks it right into the back post. Dangerous you can get. And there he is, the captain, James Tavernier, making one of his trademark runs to the back post. He's alongside Jason Holt. The two of them go for the ball. I thought Tav got the last touch, but actually came off Jason Holt into the back of the net. 1-0 Rangers. And what we've said it time and time again, James Tavernier had stopped doing that. He'd stopped making these runs into the back post where he'd been so successful in the past for us. He'd done it there. Rangers score. Great play by Hadji. Absolutely delighted. He set the goal up. Delighted as well for James Tavernier, although it has went down as an own goal, Jason Holt scoring. But regardless, 1-0 to Rangers. 65th minute, great move. Barron to Cherny on the right. Great through ball to Danilo. He shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper. Unlucky there. 69th minute, good move. Culminating in Hadji shooting, but straight at the goalkeeper again. Really unlucky there. 75 minute sub. Igman off, Diomande on. 83rd minute, a long range shot from Danilo. He thought he'd try it. Good save by the goalkeeper. And away. 85th minute, a yellow card for Raskin. It was a late challenge for him in midfield. 86th minute, a sub. Cherny off and Dowell on. Quite a quiet game for Cherny by his standards. Kieran Dowell coming on there, I think, just to try to shore things up. But really, we were under no pressure. I'll get to that at the end of the game. 87th minute, Dowell though, just on, a great through ball to Danilo. He runs through and goal at an angle but shoots straight at the goalkeeper. I think it would have been pulled back though if he had have scored, because it did look as if Danilo had fouled the defender on the way through. So 90th minute, 5 minutes of injury time to be played. Nothing really to write home about in those 5 minutes. St Johnstone offered nothing. And it finished 1-0 to Rangers. So, it wasn't a classic by any means, but the 3 points were all that mattered, especially after that huge European performance. And we've seen it all too often, the European hangover coming back to kick us in the backside. Thankfully, that never happened. The pleasing things, apart from the victory, like I said, Hadji starting his first match since May last year. He played the full 90th minute and he created the goal, so absolutely delighted for him. The more and more games that Hadji will play, we know what he can offer. He's the one, if he can get a understanding with whoever the striker is, he's the man that can unlock teams. His through balls are fantastic. He just needs time to play. I think after that performance today, he'll definitely be in the team for our next domestic match. John Souttar, again, excellent in defence. The guy has taken a lot of criticism, but I think he's been superb recently. St Johnstone offered absolutely nothing, and any half chances he did, he would easily mopped them up in defence there, so he was really good. Raskin and Barron in control again in midfield, and the two of them, as every game goes by, look like they are, they've cemented themselves into the centre midfield. It just depends who's going to be playing in front of them, whether it's going to be Hadji or eventually Barame or Diomande, but the two of them certainly look solid enough in midfield. They just need to keep that up. But Rangers, like I said, completely in control today. When you look back at that, we were never ever under any serious pressure at all by St Johnstone, but we just can't seem to finish these teams off, and that's all we need. We need that second goal, but we just can't seem to do it. The final ball always seems to be lacking. The accuracy on shots seemed to be lacking as well, but we will take the victory any day of the week. Anyway, I've spoke long enough, guys. The game wasn't that great, and I've managed to speak about it for 10 minutes, so we will leave it at that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. 2 really good results for us, especially midweek. Derek and I are going to be recording the main pod, I think tomorrow evening, where we will go over the last 3 matches, 1 poor performance and the other 2 very good results. So, we've got to take it. We've got to hope now that we can kick on. I know we've been saying it constantly. We need to kick on. We need to take these results. We need to build on it. So only time will tell. Anyway, guys, we will speak to you later. Take care and bye-bye.